Hi guys, it's Ian from Donk TCG here, and welcome to a new series on the channel, Pre-Rotation Appreciation. Now hopefully the name says it all. In this series we're going to be looking at decks and cards that will be rotating come September, that have been really important to the meta over the past few years, that have been really fun to play and that we're really going to miss. We'll play a few matches with these online and we'll see how they fare in the current meta, if they're still competitive, and maybe if they have a tournament win or two left in them before they rotate for good. And the one we're going to be starting with is the one that I'm going to be saddest to lose, Volcanion EX. Now on the screen just now you can see the Volcanion list I've been playing recently, and I have to say, it's fast, it's aggressive, it's consistent, and that's what you really want out of a deck like this. So we'll jump in and start having a wee look at the Pokemon, and Volcanion EX, as we previously mentioned, is one that's rotating. And we play him because of this Steam Up ability, where you can discard a fire energy from your hand and your basic fire Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage. Now it's a terrific ability and it stacks. So you can see we play 3 Volcanion EX. If you have all 3 out and you can use each of their Steam Ups, you're adding 90 damage onto your fire Pokemon's attacks, which is terrific. Especially when you pair it with something like Turtonator GX, who has that Bright Flame attack for 3 energy, discard 2 fire energy when you attack with him, but he does 160 damage, so you steam up a couple of times there and you're one-shotting just about anything in the meta, which is fantastic. Similarly, Ho GX with his Phoenix Burn attack does 180, so you hit a steam up once, it gets you to 210 and you're one-shotting something like a Zoroark or a Buzzwole. He also has an alternate weakness, so he's weak to lightning rather than water, as most of the Pokemon in this deck are, which is great if you come up against Glaceons and Ninetales, these kind of things. He's resistant to fighting, so that takes some damage off of Buzzwole GX, which is really good because it's running everywhere at the minute. And he has an extra 10 HP, as does Turtonator GX, over Volcanion EX here with 190. Although the attack cost is high, we play ways to accelerate energy onto him and we can get this attack online pretty quickly. We also play an Oranguru for that Instruct ability, so if we get late game end down to 1 or 2, it means that we can draw up and try and find our way out of it. He's also a non-GX EX attacker, so we can use him for something like the Baby Hoopa matchup, for example. We play 2 Baby Volcanions, and again another card we could use for the Hoopa matchup, for example. But we really play him for the Power Heater attack here, which does 20 damage, and we choose 2 of our bench Pokemon, attach a fire energy card from your discard pile to each of those Pokemon. So it's great energy acceleration. He's got 130 HP on a non-EX, non-GX basic, which is terrific. You can tank a few hits, you can accelerate energy, and you can get your other guys going as well. We play 2 Tapu Lele, as you can see, so that we can search out supporters. And in this deck we have 2 supporters of choice in turn 1. The first's Kiawe. So if you are going first, you can't attack anyway. So Kiawe is the perfect card to use in that situation, because we search our deck for 4 fire energy and attach them to one of our Pokemon, shuffle your deck, your turn ends. So we can't attack anyway, we're not worried about that, but we get 4 energy onto something like a Ho or a Turtonator, which means that our next turn we can start taking big knockouts, big damage off those attacks. The other supporter that we play is Lily. So if we're going second, then we probably want to be attacking maybe with Baby Volcanion to accelerate energy out the discard pile. So we want to be able to draw as many cards as we can, and Lily lets us do that. If we use this on turn 1, we can draw up to 8 cards, and there are a lot of active cards in here that we can use to get our hand size down. So we play 4 Ultra Ball, for example. That also lets us get energy into the discard pile to accelerate with Baby Volcanion. We play 3 Nest Ball to search out everything in the deck as a basic. Obviously you don't want a Nest Ball for a Lele because you don't get the ability, so Ultra Ball helps us out there. We play Max Elixir to accelerate energy. We play 3 Choice Band. We play 3 Float Stone, so ways to move our Pokemon, ways to boost damage even further. All these are the kind of cards we can play out really, really quickly, and then we can Lily for as much as possible. Our other draw supporters are 3 Sycamore, 3 Cynthia and 2 N. So we want to be aggressive in this deck. We don't mind binning a lot of energy in the early game because we have ways to get it back with Volcanion. We also play Super Rod, which lets us get back 3 in any combination of Pokemon and energy, so it's great to shuffle in energy for elixirs in the late game to search them out with Professor's Letter, for example. Gets back Pokemon. If you're missing one Volcanion, you need to shuffle it back in, get it off a Nest Ball. Professor's Letter here searches for 2 basic energy, puts them into your hand, so you can use that to get your attachment for turn to pull off one of your attacks. You can use it to use your Steam Up ability, then get more damage out. We also play Energy Retrieval, which is the same as Professor's Letter, but it's from the discard pile, and again it has the same function. We can get an attachment for the turn, we can use it for Steam Up, and it's especially good when something like Turtonator's Bright Flame attack costs us energy and means we have to discard when we attack with it. We play 14 fire energy, as you can see, which is quite a high count, but we want to hit those max elixirs, and we want to be able to hit the max elixirs even if we Kiawe on turn 1. So that's why we play such a high count. We also want access to energy just about every turn so we can use that steam up, and 14 seems to be the right number in order to achieve that on a regular basis. So that's the list, and we're going to head over to the Versus ladder, see if we can get a few games, and check out how Volcanion EX deals with the current meta. Okay guys, so here we are in the Versus ladder, just looking for an opponent. Let's see how this deck runs, we'll see who we get paired up against with, and if we can do some serious damage with Volcanion EX. So it's taking its time, but we found someone, and let's see, what are they playing? Okay, so this is never a good sign because we're seeing water and psychic, so I'm assuming Glaceon, maybe Lapras here. Either way, they're hitting for major weakness on us, which is not a good spot to be in. But as I mentioned to you as I mentioned to you a little bit ago, the Ho with the alternate weakness is really important, and this is not a good hand at all to start with. We're seeing 4 draw supporters in the opening hand here, and this is tough. Had to put that Volcanion down. Would much rather have been seeing a Ho and the ability to Kiawe obviously going first. But it's Greninja. Okay, so we're playing Greninja. It's not an easy matchup by any stretch, but if they stumble, we can take advantage of that. Greninja's another deck obviously that's rotating come September. I will not be sad to see Greninja go. It's a deck that I absolutely detest. I've always detested it. I can't wait to get rid of it. I'm looking forward to that, but there you go. So let's see, where are we going here? In my mind at the minute, I'm thinking I really don't want to bin 2 Cynthia, but this game can be over so quickly because, okay, the Floatstone's good, the Baby Canion's good. Okay, so we'll bench the Baby Canion, we'll attach the Floatstone. Now, I probably should Cynthia here if I'm honest. That's almost certainly the sensible play, but I want to be aggressive here. I know how quickly this match can be over, because if he gets those Greninja set up. So here it comes, we're going to go Sycamore, get rid of the energy. We know we've got 2 in there if we decide to accelerate next turn. Okay, let's see. So we're going to put down the Oranguru just now. We're going to go Nest Ball, and off the Nest Ball I'm going to get out the Ho, because that's going to be my best bet here. And then I'm going to attach to Ho, and I'm gonna pass turn there. Okay, no need. I could have got some extra draw off the Instructor if I'd Ultra Balled, but I'd rather keep the Floatstone in hand. I definitely don't want to get rid of the Super Rod just now, and I really did want to attach to the Ho on that turn there because I knew it wasn't Kiawe, so we need to go as quickly as possible. Okay, right, now this gets a bit more interesting here. That is the 60 HP Froakie. Right, so there is not much I can do here in terms of getting the Guzma to kill the Froakie and the energy that I need. So I've got that off the Brooklet Hill there. I can attach here, and I could go after the Guzma, but I don't think that's a sensible play. So what I'm going to do is go Ultra Ball. I don't need the Choice Band. I'm going to Super Rod back in the energy shortly anyway. Going to get a Lele. And we're going to go aggressive here. Continuing on this theme of aggression with the Sycamore. And put the Floatstone on the other Volcanion. Super Rod to get in the 3 energy, and let's go with the Sycamore before we instruct, because I don't want to have to bin certain things. And that is a horrible collection of cards to see off that Sycamore there, but okay, let's do what we got to do here. So we'll attach to the Volcanion, we'll retreat, and we're going to steam up twice. Steam up again, so we're going to hit that Tapu Lele for 80 here, and we're going to attach to Ho, and we'll attach to one of the Volcanions, and that will be us. And now if he has a way to retreat the Lele, if he has the Frogadier and he has the water energy, it might sound like a lot, but in this Greninja decks it's not really. So the Evo Soda comes down, so he's definitely got the Frogadier. He gets the Staryu out. Is this going to be a Guzma play perhaps? He goes Max Potion, okay. We've seen Greninja decks play Max Potion recently at the Madison Regionals. And then down comes the Sycamore. Now, Greninja decks tend not to play Float Stone. He doesn't have, he can't play a Guzma now, obviously. So maybe I'm buying myself a turn here. So I have the Guzma. I can take out the Frogadier, which is a terrific spot to be in. It means I can, I've got the energy retrieval in hand, but do I have any energy? No, I don't. So I need to think very carefully about this. So I'm going to, I need to hit Steam Up twice. So let's go. Right, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go with the Volcanion, the baby Volcanion to get this. So we're going to bring up the Frogadier. We're going to go Volcanion. We're going to retreat into this guy. We're going to Steam Up 1. Now we're going to play energy retrieval. Now we're only energy retrieval for 1, which is a pain, but there you go. We're going to Steam Up again, which gets us to the 70 damage, which is what we need to get the Frogadier out. Actually gets us to the 80. We're going to Instruct for 1, and then we're going to Power Heater and continue to power up this hole. Excellent. So this means straight off the bat my opponent can't get water duplicates next turn, which is really the thing that we're trying to avoid here. Okay, what does he do? He throws up the Staryu, obviously, that's the right play for sure. He gets the Froakie off of the Brooklet Hill. Okay, we're happy with that. Okay, we expected him to do something like that. I mean, what's his play now? Ultra Ball. Probably going to go after another Froakie, you would assume. Yep. So this time it's the 70 HP Froakie that we're looking at. The previous one was the 60 HP Bubble Froakie. And he leaves the Froakie in the active, which is a really interesting play there. It's quite a brave move, I have to say. So we're going to go Ultra Ball. And we're going to get rid of... Now I've played my Super Rod, so I need to be careful here. I don't mind getting rid of the Turtonator. I don't mind getting rid of the second Volcanion. Okay, and I'm going to miss that. And I'm going to Instruct and see what I can get off of my Instruct here, because I don't want to discard that second hole, because that could be really important. Now that doesn't help me very much at all, unfortunately. I don't have any energy in the discard pile. I've got myself into a really awkward spot here. I can't attach to the hole. This is a bit of a nightmare, but here we go. We're going to just need to Power Heater because there's nothing else I can do, and my opponent at this point will be really happy that that's the way things have gone. No doubt he'll evolve into the Frogadier here, and he will water duplicates. Now he only has 2 bench spots, so maybe he has another Frogadier in hand, I don't know. Max Potion comes onto the Frogadier. Okay. Now, that was a really awkward move. My opponent, I'm pretty sure there... Oh, there we go, and he just scoops. So, Volcanion beats Greninja. Yay! We'll take that. That was an awkward match. I think the Guzma onto the Froakie there really was... the Frogadier, sorry, was the difference. But that just shows you how good this deck can be. It shows you Greninja can also brick. But he could have had that turn 2 water duplicates had I not... Or turn 3 it would have been rather, water duplicates, had we not pulled off the Guzma play. So I think that shows you that this has has a really good deck. That's just the way it is. It's a good deck, and I'm happy to see that. Awesome. Goodbye, Greninja. Okay guys, here we are again in the Versus Ladder, and let's see what we get paired up against this time. So, Grass, Psychic, Darkness, Fighting. So, Zoropod, with Sudowoodo, perhaps. That's where my mind immediately goes. But let's see what we come up against. So, opponent going first, no surprise there. And let's see, what do we get? So, of these, I'm thinking I start the Turtonator. And I'm thinking I'm going to go after the Lily on turn 1 here. And see where we go from there. Okay, I think I seem to have... I've got outs. I can thin my hand down quite a lot with the cards here. So I'm okay with this. I'm pretty happy with this as a way to go. This opponent starts a Lele, Floatstone on there. Doesn't really tell me much. Okay, then he drops an N. Fair enough. I was quite happy with my start. So I'm a wee bit annoyed to see the N, but I am drawing an extra 2 cards. We'll see what we get off of this. See if my opponent gets anything off of his. Okay, so Lele. Now, let us think here. We could potentially... Okay, so he's going to bridge it next turn. Fair enough. I could maybe go after the Kiawe. Perhaps. Down comes a baby Buzzwole. Right. And we puts that up into the active. And he fires a Rainbow Energy onto that. Okay, fair enough. So let's have a think here. Right. I've got 2 Max Elixir. I don't think that that is the right play here. To go for the Kiawe is the right play. I think we thin the deck slightly before we play the 2 of them. So we're ditching 2 of the energy here. We're going to get Lele. Lily comes down. We're going to go after Lily here. There it is. And now that we've got that, we'll start to play down the rest of our hand, and we'll Lily with an empty hand, which is always a good spot to be in. So let's see. Okay, so we hit the first one. Comes onto the hole. We hit the second one, hopefully. Yeah, it comes onto the hole. Awesome. Who needs Kiawe? Woo! We'll attach the energy to the hole. And let's go. Let's do this. Lily, come on. Energy Floatstone. Energy Floatstone. Okay. We're really happy with this. Let's have a think here. Now, we've got Max Elixir. Awesome. What's the right play? Now, that's got 120. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I try for the Max Elixir? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can take a massive knockout here. Ah, gutted. We were so close. We were so close. But we need to get to 120. We can get to 110, which is pretty frustrating, to be honest. But it's the right... No, we can't even get to 110. I'm talking nonsense because I missed the Floatstone. That's extremely annoying there. Right. Let's just pass because there's nothing else we can do. And we'll let Turtonator take a hit. And down comes that bridge that he searched out last turn. Fair enough. What's he got? So he's going after a bunch of Zorworks. Okay, an energy comes onto one of the Zorworks. There's a Sledgehammer onto the Turtonator. Fair enough. And what do we get? Okay, so we're going to go Ultra Ball. And I think I'm going to get rid of the Turtonator and the Nest Ball. Okay, and there's Lele. We have access to 4 Guzmas. And I'm thinking this is the right play here. We go Lele for Guzma. And we're going to take out the Zoroark with the energy on it. And what we can do here is a couple of cool things. So, firstly, we're going to go Guzma, pull up this guy, promote this guy. Okay, then we're going to go Steam Up, so we can use Sacred Fire to take the knockout. Then we're going to go Max Elixir, come on, it misses, it's a pain. We're going to attach to Turtonator. We're going to instruct. Okay, hit Floatstone, which is nice. And then we're going to go Sacred Fire. and we'll knock out this Zorua, which is good. And key here does not turn on Sledgehammer, and that's what I was trying to avoid here. I did not want to turn on Sledgehammer. So now I can take a 2-prize knockout if he promotes, if he brings up a Zoroark GX, if he leaves a Lele in the active. Any of these I can take out, or I can take out the Buzzwole if he decides to leave that, and we're happy with that. Okay, I think I've put myself in a spot here where he can't turn on Sledgehammer, which is something I was concerned about. What does he throw up here? He's going to go Guzma. Okay, that's fine. I have the Float Stone in hand. What's he going to leave active? Okay. So Sledgehammer, 30 onto the Turtonator. Fine. We're quite happy with that. Unfortunately, I don't hit a Guzma of my own, which is really annoying. I would have liked to have seen one there. But I will put this on here. And then I'll put this on here. And I'm going to retreat into the hole, and I'm going to use, now that Zoroark does have 1 rainbow energy, I believe, on there. So let's just have a wee look here. Yeah, it's got that rainbow energy, so that means he can use Trickster GX. Phoenix Burn, etc., none of those are that important. He's got 1 card in hand. I think I'm going to try and put a bit of pressure on here, and I'm going to try and knock out one of the Zoruas, because Sledgehammer here is going to do me 10 damage because of my resistance. So I'm going to start setting up some other Zoruas for knockouts. So he's got the N, that's fine, I'm totally fine with the N. What do I see here? Okay, Professor's Letter comes down. Okay, and yep, so presumably something's going on the Zoroark. Let's see. I don't mind taking 10. What I would like to do here, really, is get a Guzma and take a 2-prize knockout. That's the ideal play. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen, which is really, really annoying. So let's see. Okay, so if I attach, my choice band goes on the hole. Yep. Float Stone goes on the Volcanion, and then I'm going to Cynthia. Okay, there's the Guzma, there's the card that I was looking for. I've got 3 energy in the discard. I don't have an attachment for this turn. So, let me think here. I think I'm just gonna Sacred Fire onto the one with the energy. And now I'm putting him in a position where he has to evolve these. He knows I can knock them out. I'm not scared of this Buzzwole. I have the Guzma, so I can get round the Sledgehammer attack. I'm not bothered about knocking out the Buzzwole right now. He doesn't seem to be playing any damage modifiers for fighting, so I haven't seen a strong energy. There's no room in the bench for a Diancie, for example. I'm not worried about that stuff just now. So that's all good as far as I'm concerned. As long as I don't get end, I can take out that Zoroark. As long as he doesn't play a Field Blower as well, I should say. So I'm not too worried about that. An Ultra Ball coming down, that's fine. But I also have access to Steam Up, so even if he does take away my Choice Band, I can still hit 180 with my Phoenix Burn next turn. And it's only I only hit 160 on the ones that are already damaged. Interestingly, he chooses not to evolve the one. Okay, so he's going to evolve both. And I'm not too worried about that just now, because I can one-shot these guys, so that's a good spot to be in. If he hits a Float Stone or whatever, or he plays a Guzma or something to get his Buzzwole out of the active and he wants to attack with Zoroark, I'm okay with that. Okay, so down comes the Mallow. I would assume the Mallow is going to go after a Field Blower here. I would be quite surprised if I didn't see a Field Blower. Maybe he'll look for a Draw Supporter next turn. I also don't think he's attached this turn. So that is actually, now that I think about it, that is an issue, because if he hits the darkness energy, he can use Zoroark's GX attack to copy Phoenix Burn, and that puts me in a really, really bad spot if he pulls that off, which is very likely. Let's just hope the deck doesn't play Floatstone. Floatstone darkness energy is what I would expect to be seeing here, and if he does, it's terrific play, and I will be very sad if that's what happens. Okay, so the field blower comes down, fine. Does he have darkness energy Floatstone? Okay, we're happy with this. We're happy here. So let's see. So we're gonna go. Firstly, we're gonna go energy retrieval. I'm gonna take back 2 of these guys, and we're gonna go. Now, what I want to take out here. Let's see. That's got the DC on it, so that can attack. These guys can use the GX attack. That one's got the most HP. So I think I want to go after the one with the most HP. So I don't have a Floatstone anywhere anymore, which is annoying. So I'm going to need to be really careful with how I play this. So that goes up. Up comes the Lele. Attach to the Lele. Pay the retreat. Back up comes the Phoenix Burn for knockout. And let's see what we get here. So his 2 damaged ones, I'm now in a position where both of them can be knocked out with Turtonator's Bright Flame attack, which I'm really happy about. I've avoided turning on Sledgehammer, which is really good as well. I've taken out one of his Zoroarks, so he's got access to only 2 trades. It's looking good. My main worry here is that he can come up and take a knockout on the hole. If he puts DCE on a Lele, then you're going to hit for 120. If he puts a Choice Band on 150, so he can't do it with a Lele just now, which is nice. But he can't do it with a Zoroark either with just a DCE and Choice Band, because they'll limit it to 150 as well. But what he can do is use his Trickster GX attack to take the knockout using my Phoenix Burn attack or one of the other attacks on the board. Okay, so puzzle of time, presumably double puzzle of time here. Interested to see what he gets back. Okay, so Choice Band Darkness Energy, yep. No surprise there. Yep. No surprises whatsoever. He's going to Trickster GX to use Phoenix Burn to take the knockout, which is fine for the time being. So I'm going to throw up my Volcanion, and we're going to try and roll here and see what we can do. So that doesn't help us too much. Not a lot of stuff really helping us all that much here, which is unfortunate. Now, what do I want to do? So I'm going to Super Rod back in 3 energy first of all. I'm going to drop my Nest Ball to have a wee look in the deck and see what my options are. And I don't really want any of them just now, so I'll just click done. That's fine. I'm going to attach to Turtonator, I think. Yeah, I'll attach the Turtonator, and then I'm going to go Ultra Ball away those 2. I'm going to miss the Ultra Ball. I'm going to bench that. Then I'm going to Steam up, and now I'm going to instruct for 3 and hope that we get something. What I really, really want to see here is Max Elixir. Max Elixir hit would be exactly what I want. Okay, so N, it needs to be N. At least takes his hand side down a wee bit. That sucks. Nothing hit there at all, which is really, really unfortunate. And I don't have a choice here. I'm just going to have to leave the Volcanion in the active and hope he doesn't field blower off my floatstone so I can get it out next turn. Trade's coming down. If he hits Guzma and can knock out my Turtonator, he would need another benched poke. No, he wouldn't. He would need a choice band. So just a choice band, which I know he got off the puzzle, was going to be enough to take a knockout on the Turtonator, which puts me in such a bad spot if he pulls that off. Horribly bad spot. What's his deck size like? He has 9 cards. How many Guzma has he played? Let's check that out. He's only played the one. Surely this deck must be playing at least 3. Okay, puzzle. He must see this here. He must see this. He's got to be going for the Guzma here. Let's see, what's he going to do? Has to be. If it's not the Guzma, what else is it going to be, realistically? And I think I'm in a tough spot to respond, if I'm totally honest. I'm not sure how I'm going to respond to Guzma, Choice Band, Knockout, Turtonator. I'd need to go mad on max elixir hits onto a Volcanion and try and do something that way, but even that's going to be really, really tough. Okay, maybe he's got Guzma in hand then. I really don't see why he wouldn't have got the Guzma there. Ultra Ball for Lele for Guzma, maybe? For Tapu Koko. Okay. Is this so he can Guzma retreat? Is he going to use? Is he going to pay Zoroark's retreat cost? Guzma, okay. Okay, does he have Choice Band then? He has Field Blower. Fine. Is he going to try and strand me here and just fly and flip me to death? Okay, that's an interesting strategy. Fair enough. The first thing I'm going to do is attach. Then I'm going to Sycamore. And let's see what we get. So that does set the Turtonator up to be knocked out by Zoroark next turn, which is an absolute pain. And how many elixirs have I played? I've played all 4 elixirs, so I've got no way to accelerate energy here either. So I think he's actually played this really quite well, to be honest. How do I knock out the Zoroark? 20, 40, 60, 80, 130. It's not going to be enough. So what I'm going to need to do here is try and set up a Volcanion and see what I can do. So Bright Flame, okay. So he's got no cards in hand, but he can start trading here and he can take a really easy knockout on this Turtonator. If he get, oh well, no, wait a minute, he needs a bench Pokemon actually, because he only hits for a, of course he top decked the Choice Band, which gives him the knockout there. Really, really frustrating that happened. Okay, what am I looking at here? I think maybe, how many Guzma have I played? I've played 2, so I should have access to a 3rd Guzma. It's so tough. I think it needs to be the Volcanion that comes up here and tries to put on some kind of damage. Right. Bench the hole. We'll go Choice Band there. Attach, try and put some kind of damage, some pressure onto him. How many Choice Bands have I got access to? I've still got access to 1. Okay. I think I'm going to drop Cynthia right now and see where I go with that. That's not a good Cynthia at all, but it does at least give me access to a steam up, which helps me put on a bit of pressure. So power heater 480, attach there, attach the no, I meant to attach to one of the Leleys. Oh no, I think I've just cost myself the game. All he needs is a bench Pokemon to knock this out, and then it gets so much tougher. Oh man, that was a really, really dumb move. I thought it through in my head. I should have attached to the Lele, then I had a chance. Then it was set up so perfectly. I'd worked the numbers out in my head and I just misclicked. I hate it when that happens. It's one of the reasons that I'm not as big a fan of playing online as I am in real life. It's so easy to make those stupid misclicks. It was totally set up. I was going to attach the Lele next turn. I was going to look for the Guzma. I was going to do everything there that I really needed to do. It was going to be great, but sadly it doesn't work out that way. He stretchers a bunch back in. Presumably he's got a way to search out these guys. Either that, or if he doesn't take the knockout in the Volcanion here, then I win, which would be nice, but there you go. Okay, so Ultra Ball's coming down. He's obviously going to get a bench Pokemon. Leave himself with 4 cards in deck. He's going to go Lele. Lele for Guzma potentially. For N. Okay. I think that's a very, very good end play, to be honest. Put us both to 2. He's got outs, I don't really. Okay, up it comes. I'll play an end of my own here. Okay, so I have game next turn. It's whether he has game as well. So I can, as long as he doesn't end me, I can take the game next turn. But all he needs here is a Guzma, and it doesn't matter what from that point. Guzma wins him the game. So he must know, if he trades twice, that's him going to go through his full deck. If he doesn't have a Guzma in that, when, you know, whatever. Okay. This is game. Because we go 160 damage onto the already damaged Zoroark, and we win. And this just shows you how good Volcanion is. That just the insane power that it can generate. The fact it can look like so much like it's going to lose, but it can come back because it can accelerate energy, and it can take these big one-hit knockouts and just do so much damage. Awesome. That was a really good game. Well played to my opponent there, and that was a really enjoyable one. Okay guys, so here we are at the versus ladder looking for an opponent. Let's see who we get. And we get Grass Psychic Bulbasaur deck box. Does that mean Shining Legends Venusaur? What else could we be looking at here? Golisopod obviously springs to mind. We're thinking Golisopod, and we'll put the Volcanion in the active because we have the Float Stone. And we're going second, so we'll put down Oranguru and Ho for the time being and see where we go from here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it's Golisopod. Golisopod Garbodor, I would imagine, which is one of my favourite decks. I love Gollygarb, such a good deck. Turn 1, Bridget, no question here. Bridget, and he's going to get, I'm calling it now, a Trubbish, a Wimpod, and a Tapu Koko. Those are the 3 that he's going to take off the Bridget. Oh, no Tapu Koko. Pheromosa. Interesting. Free Retreat. Free Retreat, of course. What am I talking about? It does the exact same thing as Tapu Koko. It's Free Retreat. Okay, so the Rainbow Energy tells me he's playing Trashalanche as well here. So let's get a wee look. Let's have a think. So it's going to need to be Cynthia. And really I'm looking for Energy Baby Volcanion. Oh my god. Could this get much worse? Really? So what can I do here? I can go Turtonator, right? Come on, there's 14. Oh my god, there's 14 energy in the deck. Really? You can't even hit 1 max elixir? Oh man. That comes down. Let's go Choice Band onto Ho. Let's go Floatstone onto Oranguru. And let's Instruct. And what have we got here? We get Nest Ball, which is a pain in the backside. Everything's coming out in the wrong damn order here. Okay, nothing in this card pile. I guess I just pass and let him have a swing with probably a Galissapod. The upshot is if he uses Galissapod's GX attack, he doesn't leave it in the active. Okay, so he's obviously going to evolve to Garbodor here. I'm not worried about my abilities being taken away, I have to say. I'm hitting everything in here for weakness anyway. Now that is a pain. That is an absolute pain. And I would assume it's the 2 Floatstones that go, yeah, right, that sucks. That really, really sucks. And okay, this doesn't suck. It's the Floatstone, losing the Floatstones totally sucked, but I'm super happy to get end here. Come on, I'm looking for Guzma, I'm looking for Fire Energies, I'm looking for anything. Okay, we've got Lele, that gets us the Guzma. We can steam up, take the knockouts on some Trubbishes here, potentially. Let's have a think. As I think about it, I really should have attached that Choice Band to the Turtonator. That was a really stupid misplay. I wasn't thinking. That was dumb. It was really dumb. First impression? Has he got? Yep, first impression. Okay. Let's think now. Let's think. Right. So we're gonna go. Now I've used 2 Floatstones. I only play 3. So the chances of me hitting the Floatstone are slim to none here to get that out of the active. So what's the right play? Let's have a look. So I've got the 4 Guzmas. What have I got in hand? Right. So if I was the Guzma, I can throw that up. I don't have any energy. I can steam up once, which is going to get me to 50. I can knock out the other Wimpod, but I don't have any draw support. So I think I'm just going to need to go for it here and go, okay, now wait a minute. No, I don't want to take Sycamore here. I want to take Cynthia because I can't afford to get rid of my Super Rod. So I'm going to take Cynthia. And I'm going to attach here. And then I'm going to go Cynthia and let's see what we get. Okay. Now I can steam up once, but that doesn't really have an impact. So not much point in doing that. So I'm just going to need to pass. Maybe I should have attached the Turtonator there, but I've got the feeling he's going to ace a roll of the Galissapod. Okay, he's going to go Armor Press. Armor Press, pain in the ass that he's done that. Now let's think here. Let's think. I have seriously misplayed some of this here. Total nightmare. 50, 80. That's not going to be enough. Okay, I think it's got to be Turtonator that I throw up here, and let's see what we can do. Okay, so we go Ultra Ball. We don't need Kiawe, we don't need Fire Energy, it's all going in the bin anyway. We'll grab a Volcanion here. Okay, we're going to go Steam Up. Let's just have a quick check. No Guzmas in there, good. We're going to go Attach to Turtonator, so we're hitting for 50 currently with Shell Trap. Then we're going to go Sycamore. Okay, let's see if we can hit a Max Elixir, and we do, and we'll put that onto the hole. And then we're going to go Shell Trap for 100. Yep, just by 80, so he's got 90, which leaves him at 120. So, yeah, 120. I can Bright Flame for knockout next turn. I don't see any way that he takes a knockout on my Turtonator, even if he uses his GX attack here. I can Guzma back up and knock out that way. With a Choice Band he can hit 180, so I'm not too worried right now. Okay, there's the issue, there's the problem, the Acerola. What I would love to do here is knock out the Wimpod he's going to bench, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. So he's going to come up and he's going to First Impression for 120s for 150 now. With the Choice Band, I'm going to return knockout with the Bright Flame, and I need to hope from there that we get something going. Okay, so here we go, and there's the damage put onto him from that. Now I can Steam Up once, and I can hit him for 100 with one Steam Up, which would put him with 20 HP left. So short of the Choice Band, I have to take the knockout with Bright Flame. So I'll go put it on here for sure. No need to, I could Sycamore here, but I want to preserve the Guzma, so let's go Bright Flame, see what we get off the prizes, and we'll roll from there. Now I would assume here that the knockout is going to come. I would assume that he's going to get the second Gliscopod, he's going to come up, he's going to First Impression and take the knockout there. Okay, if that does happen, okay, maybe he's going to go with the Trashalanche Garbodor, that's fine. Okay, I'm okay with him using the Trashalanche Garb here, I'd rather see that. And the other one, I have a quick check on my items, I know I've played several here, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items, so he's hitting for 160. No problem there whatsoever to take that knockout. And let's get a look. So what do I want to throw up here? Can Steam Up twice with my two Volcanions. What am I looking at? Right. Okay. Go for the one prize attacker. Oh man, this is so bad. I don't want to play any more items here, but I'm going to need to, because there's nothing else I can do here. So they go in. I'm at max anyway, really. And it's going to be an N here. He doesn't have any way to draw himself out from Pokemon on the bench. I've at least got the Oranguru, and I'm going to go to 4 here. And we just got to hope. That's all we can do here, we just got to hope. Okay, so energy comes down. So if we attach to the hole, and then we Steam Up 1. And then I'll Instruct, and and then I'm going to power heater and to the hole. And what I want to power up here, I think the Volcanion's the right play for what we power up. Now he can return knockout here with the Trash Launch, but let's hope that he's got nothing off of that draw. And then I can take the knockout there. Okay, he's got a second Trash Launch Garb. That's fine, that puts him at 1 prize. So if I bring up my hole here, and then I'll go Lily. Okay, and I'm gonna go. It's an absolute pain. If he's got the energy, he wins. There's not much I can do about that. If he's got the energy, he wins. Let's see. Does he have the energy? Now he's gonna Sycamore. Yeah, he's definitely gonna hit this rainbow, isn't he? And that's gonna be game over, unfortunately. And again, just deck didn't do what it was supposed to do at the right time, and it cost us, and it sucks, but that's what happens sometimes, unfortunately. Interesting call here. He's going to go for that high jump kick to do me 20. He's going to feed me a Wimpod. Okay. Okay, so I've got another turn at least. No targets there. Let's go energy retrieval. Miss it. No. Take them back. What am I talking about? Steam up to get rid of a couple. Steam up again. Get rid of a few more. Attachment onto here. And needs to be Sycamore. And we have that Guzma, which is the exact card that I was looking for before. And I'm going to go Sacred Fire, and I'm going to do Sacred Fire to the benched Wimpod. So what he needs now is Floatstone, Psychic Energy. I deliberately didn't take out the Wimpod, so there's the Floatstone. Does he have the Psychic Energy? Or the Rainbow Energy as it will be. He's going to hit Sycamore. He has to hit it this time. That sucks. So close there. Had the right idea. So unfortunate that that's happened. 90 plus 90 is 180. Okay, that's a strange choice. He needs the choice band here. Just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 200 damage straight away. So I really am. I'm totally playing on borrowed time here. So we'll go attach that there. Guzma up this guy. Volcanic Heat takes the knockout there. Now I'm not worried about the GX attack because I know he can't do that. I'm still worried about the Rainbow Energy for the Trash Launch. But if I can find a Guzma next turn, then I win, which is cool. Okay, I think he's just thinning out now. Is he just screwing with me here? Does he have that Rainbow Energy? to trash launch me into next week. Choice band comes down. You don't need choice band in that, buddy, if you've got the rainbow energy. N. Okay, this is a pain. N himself to 1. Is that 1 the rainbow energy? If it is, I'm going to smash the screen right now. Okay. What do we have? I think the play here is that as we dig, how many energy have we got? So there are 7 in the discard, 10, 13. Oh man, the energy has to go on to hole, because that's literally our 14th energy is right here. Oh man, so I've have to instruct for 1. Come on, Guzma, come on, Guzma. And it's Professor's Letter, which is completely useless right now. I'm just going to thin out for next turn here. The 2 Guzma are in there. I'm not even going to take anything. I'm going to leave the Volcanion active, because there's no point in not leaving it there. Oh, does he hit the rainbow? Does he hit the rainbow energy? Come on, pass. Pass, 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 come on. Come on, he tried to set up that Pheromosa there. And that was, oh yes, okay, we have a shot. We have a shot. Guzma gets us the game here. Boom. Oh, and that was so close. Pulled that one back. Awesome. Well played to my opponent. Give him a well played. That was awesome. Well played, buddy. That was a great game. Unlucky, but Volcanion comes out on top. Excellent. Excellent. Tough matchup. Really good game there. But just shows you that Volcanion has a lot of power, can take down these knockouts, but sometimes you do need a bit of luck. Okay guys, so hopefully you enjoyed watching those matchups, showed you the power of Volcanion EX and why it's going to be so sad that it's rotating. We beat Greninja! We beat Greninja! A matchup that we should get absolutely wrecked in, but we managed to power through, and that was fantastic, and I think that's an appropriate way to send out this deck with an awesome win against another deck that will be going away soon too. In the time that we have remaining in Standard, I encourage you to go and play Volcanion. Maybe you played it a long time ago, you haven't played it in a while, maybe you've never tried it before. Try and get the cards online, they're not that difficult to get a hold of, and just give the deck a go. It's really fun, and it would be such a shame if it rotated and you didn't get the chance to at least try out this such an iconic archetype. It top 8'd something like, what was it, 6 regionals in a row or something like that, or we'd never had an international championships without it in the top 8. You were talking about it in these kind of terms because it's such a good archetype and because it's so powerful, and I really am going to miss it. It's always been a bit of a go-to deck for me. If I'm not sure what to play, if I'm looking for something that I know very well, that I'm confident in, that can be really powerful, this is a great deck to have in your back pocket. But thank you very much for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, look out for more of our pre-rotation appreciation series. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, all the usual kind of places, Twitter, etc. And give us a bit of feedback, let us know some of your memories of playing Volcanion over the years, tournaments that you've won with Volcanion, anything along those lines. Any other decks that you want to nominate for this series, we're happy to hear them, and please let us know, get in touch, and we'll speak to you soon. Thanks guys, see you later.